Hi, how's everybody doing tonight during this coronavirus pandemic? I tell you, I am only on day 3 of working from home, and I'm having to rethink if this is what I really want to do on a permanent basis. While I enjoy being home with my family, it's a whole different experience when you're forced to be home. Anyway, enough of that. I had to bring 2 computers home, so I have a double monitor. And I don't know, this must be a 22-inch computer screen, and there's 2 of them, so it takes up a whole lot of room. And my telephone, I brought my telephone home from work, and the keyboard and the mouse. And so I am situated to be able to do a full productive day while I'm at home. Well, that's in between the grandchildren coming in and out, and the children coming in and out, and fixing myself breakfast and lunch and dinner and snacks. But in between all of that, I am getting a full work day in. But anyway, enough of that. I was working on my book tonight, and I was writing a piece about getting your house in order. And in writing that piece, I was talking about where you're at in life. If you were to die tomorrow, are you ready? Have you done the things that you wanted to do? Have you accomplished the things that you wanted to accomplish? Or do you feel like you need more time? Have you spent most of your life doing for other people, fulfilling other people's needs, trying to make other people happy, and neglecting yourself? Is that where you're at? Or are you a person that is living your best life, that you always put yourself first? I suspect most of you fall into the first category, where you're doing for everybody else and you sacrifice your own needs for the needs of others. As I was writing this little piece, I was reminded of the fact that most of my life, I was ready to die. I really didn't want to be here. I didn't find any enjoyment in living life. I mean, I wasn't suicidal, but I had no desire to stay here beyond what I had to do. And it wasn't until one day when I realized that my thoughts was wrong. My thinking was wrong. Yes, I'd had a terrible childhood. I had a lot of painful experiences. But so is half of the world. You know, it's not the experiences that messes us up. It's how we handle the experiences. Some people go through a traumatic experience and they still get up with a smile on their face. And other people will go through that same experience and they're mad at the world. Well, I was one of those people who went through experiences in life and I was mad at the world. And I couldn't understand why me, why this had to occur to me. Well, one day I was listening to Les Brown. He said, "Why not you? What you want? Email addresses of people to send to people who should have bad experiences?" And he's right. Why not me? It's life. Life has its ups and downs. Life is a challenge. And life is a challenge because of choices that we make, things that we do. I can't, I couldn't have changed the things that occurred to me in my life, but I could have handled them differently. I could have looked at them differently. I could have saw the benefit or the lesson that was there in each situation. Because in every situation in your life, there's a lesson and a blessing. And when you learn the lessons, you don't have to go through the same thing over and over again. But all too often, we keep making the same mistake over and over again because we don't learn the lesson. We keep dating the same kind of people and it doesn't work out, and we wonder why it doesn't work out. Well, you keep dating the same kind of people and you haven't learned your lesson. But shall I not digress? But the point I'm making is that once I realized that my thinking was wrong, I changed my attitude. I got up in the morning with a smile on my face. I opened my eyes, and before I even get out of bed in the morning, I thank God for bringing me through the night, for allowing me to have a well rested night, for waking me up, for giving me the opportunity to see another day. I thank Him for not listening to me all those years when I used to tell Him how much I wanted to die. I thank Him for not paying me any attention and allowing me to see my grandchildren, which was something that was way beyond my imagination, to see grown daughters and son and see how wonderful life is, receiving that love of children and grandchildren. I thank God every day for that. But when I was younger and wishing badness on myself, wishing death on myself, I couldn't see all that. I was so blinded by my pain that I couldn't see any joy. And I'm so thankful now that I understand that I am in control. And I may not be able to change a circumstance, but I can change how I react to it. So I am living life to the fullest. I'm taking one step at a time, one day at a time. But I'm not letting situations get me down or beat me up. It's life. When things go wrong, look at them, see where the lesson is, learn the lesson, and keep it moving. As Les Brown always says, if you fall, try and land on your back. Because if you land on your back, you can get up. So, what I want to say to everybody tonight, while they're out here in lockdown, hoping the coronavirus won't come knocking on their door, don't let the coronavirus scare you. Don't let it beat you. Just know this is just a stepping stone. This too shall pass. And we'll look back past this and we'll say, oh, my. These are all the things that occurred to us. So hang in there, everybody, and know that tomorrow's a better day. And today can be a better day too, if you set your mind that way. Once again, this is Mama J coming to you live, sort of live. And if you like what I'm talking about, please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your comments below. I like to hear feedback from you. And I look forward to reading those comments and talking to you all again soon. Have a great night.